So good morning students. As in the previous video, we have seen what can be the relation between EMF of the cell terminal potential and internal resistance of the cell. This is a numerical based on the same formula. In the circuit shown in the figure, the voltmeter reads 1.5 volt when key is open. When the key is closed, the voltmeter reads 1.35 volt and ammeter reads 1.5 ampere. Find the EMF and internal resistance of the cell. This is the question. Students, see, when key is open, the reading of the voltmeter in that condition is going to be the EMF of the cell connected in the circuit. So in that condition, no current is being drawn from the cell or no current is flowing in the circuit, or the cell is in the open circuit. In that condition, whatever is the potential difference between the terminals of the cell, that is called EMF of the cell. So EMF of the cell E is equal to 1.5 volt. The circuit is open and reading of the voltmeter, that is EMF of the cell. But when the key is closed, in that condition what happens? The cell going to flow electric current in the circuit. Suppose I current is flowing in the circuit. In that condition, the reading of the voltmeter is cell terminal potential. So what is cell terminal potential? Cell terminal potential is reading of the voltmeter in the second case, that is 1.35 volt. And what is current in the circuit? I is equal to 1.5 ampere. Find the EMF and internal resistance of the cell. So EMF of the cell is going to be 1.5 volt. This would be the first answer of this question. To calculate internal resistance of the cell, R is given as E minus V divided by I. Difference of EMF and cell terminal potential divided by current in the circuit. So internal resistance of the cell is 1.5 volt minus 1.35 volt divided by current 1.5 volt, and that equals 0.10 ohm. So internal resistance of the cell is 0.1 ohm. In this way, we can calculate value of the internal resistance in this question. Students, what is characteristic curve of the cell? Characteristic curve means what is the relation between different quantities of a cell. Graphical representation. Graphical representation means what is the graphical representation of EMF versus external resistance of the circuit. What can be the graphical representation of cell terminal potential V and external resistance of the circuit. In the first graph, you can see this is the formula. Cell terminal potential V is going to be E when I is equal to 0. EMF of the cell is called potential difference between its terminals or its electrodes when no current is flowing in the external circuit due to that cell. In the absence of electric current or when electric current is 0, in that condition V is going to be equal to E. It means EMF of the cell is remaining independent of the external resistance of that circuit. That is why the graph E versus external resistance of the circuit is a line parallel to the resistance axis. In the second graph, we have to plot a graph V, cell terminal potential versus resistance of the circuit. This graph is V is equal to I into R. external resistance multiplied by current, and that would be EMF divided by R plus R into external resistance. In the case if R is increasing, the graph looks like this. When resistance of the cell or internal resistance of the cell becomes equal to external resistance of the circuit, in that condition what going to be the value of cell terminal potential? V becomes E divided by 2R, or EMF divided by 2 is equal to cell terminal potential. As external resistance of the circuit increases, the graph moves like this. It means cell terminal potential starts decreasing by the relation V is equal to E minus I into R. This is the relation between V and R, graphical representation. So students, see, this is third characteristic curve of the cell. This curve is V versus V, means cell terminal potential versus current in the circuit. If you refer to the diagram in the previous video, towards its end, one diagram was given. One cell connected in an external circuit with external resistance capital R and internal resistance of the cell is small r. So if you see the relation, cell terminal potential V is equal to E minus I into internal resistance of the cell. This equation can be written V is equal to minus internal resistance multiplied by I plus EMF of the cell. If you compare this equation with equation of a straight line, that is y equals mx plus c. So what is the value of m? M is negative of the internal resistance of the cell, and in place of this value, this is intercept on the y-axis. Intercept on the y-axis when value of current I is 0. So in this graph you see the V versus I graph is a straight line with negative slope. This straight line is having negative slope, and intercept of the line on y-axis. This is intercept. See, for point A of the graph is here. If I current is 0, current in the circuit is 0, in that condition value of the cell terminal potential or cell terminal potential corresponding to point A is going to be equal to EMF of the cell. By relation, if value of I becomes 0, in that condition V is going to be E, means cell terminal potential is equal to EMF of the cell. And see, for point B, V is 0, cell terminal potential becomes 0. In this equation, if you see V is equal to 0, in that condition we can write EMF E is equal to current I multiplied by internal resistance of the cell. Then what is going to be the internal resistance of the cell? Internal resistance of the cell is E divided by current corresponding to point B. The current corresponding to point B is given on x-axis or current axis. So students, if V versus I graph for a cell is given, from that graph we can calculate value of the EMF of the cell. EMF of the cell is going to be cell terminal potential corresponding to point A, and internal resistance of the cell, the EMF divided by current corresponding to point B is called EMF of the cell, internal resistance of the cell. So EMF of the cell is intercept of the straight line graph on y-axis, and internal resistance of the cell is going to be negative of the slope. slope of the graph, slope of this straight line is E divided by IB, and negative sign of that will provide the internal resistance of the cell. Students, see, this is a numerical based on the characteristic of cell. This is VI characteristic of the cell, cell terminal potential versus current flowing through the cell. This type of questions many times asked in board examination. So see carefully. The question is potential difference across the terminals of a cell were measured in volt against different current measured in ampere. Current is measured in ampere and potential difference across the terminals of the cell measured in volt. A graph was drawn as shown in the figure, determined from the graph EMF of the cell, maximum current through the cell, and internal resistance of the cell. These three quantities are to be determined. So students, in this graph you see where current is 0. At this point I is 0. In that condition, the value of the cell terminal potential is going to be equal to EMF. So EMF of the cell, or answer for the first question, EMF of the cell is potential difference corresponding to this point, 1.2 and 1.6. In between the two, the EMF of the cell is 1.4 volt. What is the maximum current? Maximum current corresponding to this graph is 0.28 ampere. You can see here, this is the maximum value of current. Here the graph touches the current axis. So answer for the second question, maximum current in the circuit I is equal to 0.28 ampere. Then what can be the internal resistance of the cell? As I told previously, internal resistance of the cell R is equal to EMF, negative of the slope, or you can say EMF divided by maximum current across the cell. So internal resistance is going to be 1.4 divided by 0.28, and its value, the internal resistance of the cell, is calculated as 5 ohm. This is answer number 3 of this question. Answer 1, answer 2 and answer 3.